Trilingual. Mwah. Love you guys. Hello from Australia. Welcome to In Sarah's Kitchen, or welcome to Sarah's Kitchen. You are in Sarah's Kitchen, and we're making beef stroganoff tonight. I have one large red onion that we kind of chopped up. We diced it, not too small, not too big, and added some avocado oil. You know, I always cook with avocado oil. And I only flavor with olive oil. That's my motto. Pinch of salt to this. There we go, to the onion. The salt, in addition to adding flavors, layers and layers of flavor as you go along, it also expedites the cooking process with your howdy from Australia. We're live simultaneously with Instagram and YouTube. So the salt also helps the onion or your vegetables, whatever you're cooking, in addition to balance the flavor, bring the sweetness out, as shocking as it sounds, it also helps the onion release its moisture or your vegetables. And it, tú para mi corta, gracias, yeah. And it expedites the cooking process. So that's why we're doing that. So now that this is nice and translucent, it is nice and translucent and mushy and soft. I'm thinking maybe we can move YouTube to here and you guys can have a better view of what's happening there. I just feel like that's a better view for you too. There you go. Let's not catch me on fire. Okay, so this is really happy and translucent. So many of you might be new to me cooking on these in these see-through pots. These are Vision cookware. If you're interested, you can find it on Amazon. That's probably the best place. Somebody told me that they found it on Walmart. Make sure it's Vision cookware, otherwise good. Okay. So make sure it is Vision cookware. Now that this is nice and translucent, I'm going to add 3 large cloves of garlic to this. This is going to go quite quick. And the garlic's going to make it happy. This is ¿qué? 3 libras? And then right as soon as the garlic goes in there, I'm going to add my filet slice. Ay, ahora está muy grande. ¿Qué pasa tú? Mire, señora. Yo pienso que no mire este. We lost one. One got away. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now I sliced up the filet pieces, kind of long, not too thin, not too thick. Doesn't matter too much because I have enough time to cook it. So I'm going to add it all to my onions and garlic. Now, depending on your desired thickness, or if you like your beef stroganoff, it's just a beef stew, right? Where we're going to make it with sour cream. If you don't have sour cream, which I don't think I have sour cream, I'm going to add yogurt and heavy cream to it. Yes, people, we are done. That's that. Add the meat to the onion and garlic. Oh, it smells so good. First of all, How could you go wrong with filet mignon? It's going to be so tender and yummy. I feel like I need one of my gloves or my pot holders because these pots kind of fool you into thinking they're not hot, and then I'm going to burn my hand. There we go. Get it all in there. I don't like to make my beef stroganoff too spicy, and by that I don't mean hot spicy, I mean too many crazy spices. So as always, we're going to add turmeric to that because you know we love filet mignon. I'm sorry, I was answering a question. We love our turmeric in this kitchen. 2 teaspoons, 2 heaping teaspoons. That, if you're really, really, really want to measure, that was probably 3 teaspoons of turmeric. And then I'm going to put 3 to 4 teaspoons, 4 teaspoons of paprika. Good paprika. I don't use garlic salt. Somebody asked me. I really don't, because sometimes I need more garlic than salt. Sometimes I need more salt than garlic. And here's where you're going to get really funky with my beef stroganoff. Mother's Day was beautiful, by the way. I'm going to put half a teaspoon of cinnamon. You guys, if you're new to me, you'll see I love cinnamon with red meat. It's just warms your dish. And this is just the bottom of my dish. All the spices kind of fall in here. I just pop it in there. It's not going to hurt anything. Cinnamon just warms up your dish. It really does. It just brings this beautiful wholeness, earthy. Now we're going to add some salt. Let's see. 1 tablespoon. Yep. 2 tablespoons. That was 2 tablespoons. There we go. Just kind of turn it around. It already smells divine. Yes, cinnamon and red meat. Cinnamon's good with chicken too, but red meat can carry it better. I don't do too much cinnamon on chicken. I prefer cumin on chicken, and I prefer cinnamon with red meat. It's just a matter of trying it, and then when you guys try it, you'll see, wow, what a difference. Señora, quiere más salt. Aquí. Okay, now at this point, it is your recipe. Do as you like. You want to add some veggies to it, great. You don't want to add veggies, you want to stay traditional. Hey, it's your recipe. You're not here to impress me. I'm just here to motivate, encourage, inspire you to get in the kitchen and try something new. And I know I don't have any sour cream because hello, people. I know I don't have any sour cream because I bought a big jar of it, and thank you. And it expired because I didn't really use too much of that. So we're going to go with yogurt. And I'm going to add the yogurt later. This does need to have some broth, so you can add okay, this is just becoming crazy. So we're going to add some broth to this. You can add some water. I'm going to add some bone broth just because I have it. Doesn't have to be bone broth. Really, when you're cooking with something with so much flavor, just water is going to be sufficient enough. So because I have this bone broth, it smells so good. I want to use it before things expire. So let's see. I think that was 1 cup. I don't want to tell you guys how many cups of liquid. The better way to learn to do this is to cover your meat, right? Instead of me telling you how many cups of liquid you're going to put in here, it's better for you to kind of gauge your cooking, because here I have about 3 pounds of meat. You might want to cook with only 1 pound. That'll throw you off. So gauge your cooking by looking at your liquid ratio and consistency. Here's what happens. The liquid just covers the meat, barely even. And guess what? It doesn't need any more liquid because I'm going to add yogurt to it later once this is cooked. And then it'll give it more juice when you're serving it. I don't like my beef stroganoff to be too liquidy or too juicy. I still haven't decided if I'm going to serve this over pasta or rice, but I will make that decision. I'm going to put this in the oven, or it can stay on the stovetop and cook. But I feel like I'm going to put it in the oven, get it out of my way, check on it an hour from now, and take it from there. It's filet, so it's really tender, and it will cook really quickly. All of your ingredients, your spices, everything is going to come to in about an hour. Do not add any spices now. You don't have to do that. You want to let it sit in there, cook in there, release its juices, absorb the other flavors, and then in an hour or half an hour, check to make sure it has enough liquid. That's when you taste it. You can always add salt right before you're serving. That's the best time. That way you don't over season and over salt your food. That's the worst for you. Okay, so this is going to go straight into the oven, and I will come back and show you guys later how we're going to finish it up. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I go on again. All right, now that